I know I've been on a Divorce Diaries rant for quite a while now, but I just want to take a break to just remind you about this podcast and how I record it. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast everywhere. Seriously. On Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, that's anchor.fm to get started or download the Anchor app.
Welcome to the Divorce Diaries podcast. One man's anonymous and live account of if he should get a divorce or stay married. He's been cheated on and he's cheated. Protecting the innocent with changed voice patterns, the omission of names, ages, and genders. His authentic journey and account of the daily events of his marriage are helping him sort out his feelings and not get lost in the ups or the downs. New episodes are released daily. Welcome to the Divorce Diaries podcast. Entire seasons are released on Patreon weeks before anywhere else at Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Link in description. Now for today's episode.
It's definitely fully understood that I'm a piece of shit. I'm not the man that I thought I was. I'm not the man that was as patient as I thought. I'm not the man that was forgiving as I thought. I've been a husband that held my wife to higher standards than I even lived myself. My wife, I'm sitting here right now outside of a doctor's office waiting for her to get out because of something that happened, and I was definitely consumed 100% by anger for an unrealistic standard that I had for my wife, even though she did what she did. I would take my wife's mistakes, like the financial mistake that she made before we got married. When we got married, that had us leave our house, and the fact that she didn't communicate with me and she hid it. What I did internally was say, you are the sum of your greatest mistake that affected me. You are this, you are that. And I see her coming out now, so I'm going to have to stop this recording.
Wow. That was the Divorce Diaries podcast. The Daily Saga will continue tomorrow. The full season's episodes are on Patreon now. Subscribe for early access. Click the Patreon link in the description. Hopefully, these entries help our anonymous recorder as a form of his own personal therapy. That's his hope and his intention. Will these recordings of life's curveballs lead this family to the best resolution in the end? We'll keep listening. New episodes are released daily on all podcast players, but all episodes are available on Patreon at Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Until next time.